All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going tonight? Neon asked in the chat, which cup? Oh, you're about to see this. This is a pretty nice one. This is Finger Bang. And I'm not gonna lie, I got the shirt, and here, I'll even show this on the back cam. They gave me track pants with pockets. Track pants with pockets, chat. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. We are wrapping up Twisted Metal tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is wrapping up. Yo, welcome in, Rocky. Cheers to you. Welcome in. Welcome in to everyone, one and all. So, yeah, this is Finger Bang. Or it was called Trigger Discipline, but I think the original name for it was Finger Bang, if I'm right. I think they might have changed the name. I'm not sure, but I don't care if it's called Finger Bang, Finger Fuck, whatever. Any chick, it's an FPS reference, you know, cup, right? You know me and my FPSs, I love them. But also, any women that can pull off, you know, the fucking hip hugger, like G-strings. You know, I used to not be a fan of that. But, you know, you get older, you get new tastes, you know? I've always been a hips and thighs guy myself. Never been an ass or tits or whatever guy, but always been a hips and thighs guy. So how are we doing tonight, chat? Hope everyone's doing well. We are literally 2 playthroughs away. 2 playthroughs from finishing Twisted Metal 1995. And then after that, we're moving on to Sly Cooper. Not tonight, because I want to give that game my full attention. I don't want it to be divided between streams. So what I think we're going to do tonight, right, is we're going to finish the 2 playthroughs. And you guys have been in the Discord, which, by the way, link down below in the panel and in the description. You guys have been in the Discord giving me suggestions on games that I should be adding for future completionists, you know, achievement hunting and so on. I'm doing pretty good. Dead by Daylight showed off their first look of the FNAF collabor. Oh, really? Did they? Really? I missed that. I was at work all day, so maybe we can check that out real quick before we get started. I will say this. I don't know if anyone got last night's stream blocked in their country. I've learned my lesson. I tried being nice and doing something kind of cool when we did our gamer sub spot last night, where I played the Go Go Godzilla, that song, because it's the kaiju one, right? It's the kaiju one. But unfortunately, YouTube didn't like that, and they decided to basically block my stream in some countries, which, you know, I'm not monetized or anything, but I want people to be able to see those streams. Because I honestly, you know, even though like that wasn't my best stream, and I flubbed up the very beginning of the stream trying to tell my stories and stuff like that, I really enjoyed how like the in-depth conversations went on as we on through the stream, because you guys, you know, you guys ask some really good questions whenever we go live. Hey, welcome in, Vampire. How you doing, Vampire? How's your night going? What have you been up to? Hope you had a good time. We're just getting started, so you made it just in time. But yeah, I think we'll definitely check that, because you guys know me. I'm looking forward to FNAF 2 this December, right? I'm looking very much forward to that. And on top of that, I am looking forward to the Dead by Daylight Five Nights at Freddy's thing, because I always thought that that'd be a really great collaboration. I want to see how they did it. I hope it's good. I hope that, you know, whatever they show, it's gonna be worth it. So we'll look up that in just a moment. We'll take a look at that before we start stream tonight. I won't spoil anything, but you won't be disappointed. Rocky, I trust you. Okay. You have been one of my longest viewers, you know, one of my most loyal viewers over the years. I'm trusting you on this one, Mr. Springtrap profile picture, from what I remember. So you're the one that, like, I remember talking about this when we were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta a year ago. I'm okay. It's going okay. Still waiting on my friend. He's going to be a little late. Probably won't till 7 or 7:30. Well, hey, I got you entertained until then. Even though it's going to be a little bit repetitive, we have 2 playthroughs left, and they're going to both be pretty well, right? Yes, I still have the Springtrap profile picture. I knew you did. I knew it. All right. So let me get this all squared away, chat, and get all ready for this. Because now Rocky's got me all interested in what exactly we're going to be looking here. So let me look up Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Deadlight? Okay. Let's see. Is there an official video, or because there's nothing on their YouTube channel? There's nothing on the official YouTube channel. Let's go to reaction. Oh, there's nothing on my reaction thing either. All right, fuck it. We'll go here. Yeah, there's nothing on the YouTube channel. It was a live stream. Okay. This one 9 hours ago right here. Is that the one I'm supposed to be looking at, Rocky? Okay. Is there a timestamp? Or is it at the very beginning of the stream? Is that I want to there. I'm going to pause it real quick. And what we'll do is we'll turn down the music. We'll turn down that music real quick. I'll mute it for me. Yes, there is. Okay, what's the timestamp, Rocky? Yo, welcome in, Ghost Gaming. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, send me whatever the timestamp is real quick, Rocky. Just let me know, and I'll go right to it. Because I'm genuinely interested in seeing this, because this has been a long time in the making that we've been talking about this. I remember when they did the Resident Evil collab, and that was kind of it was a good idea, but like people weren't very happy with it from what I remember. And with this, a lot of people have been looking forward to this. Oh, what is it? It is Five Nights at Freddy's cross Dead by Daylight. And supposedly there was an announcement today. 44 minutes. Okay, let's go back to here and let's go to the 44-minute mark. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, there's actually a chapter, a little chapter marker. Are you ready for this, chat? Here, let's see what this is. Okay. You probably should have moved that. There you go. I was about to say. Nice little splash screen, but you know we knew about this. Huh?
Hello, PAX.
Oh, okay. Where's the trailer? Or is it not a trailer? Is it just these two talking, Rocky? Is there? So okay, am I supposed to look right here? So we get to. So is it literally just screenshots, not actually a trailer or anything? Oh, it's a teaser trailer. They will show it. Okay. Where is it? Because I don't think we want to hear these guys talk for... Oh, here we go. It's right here. Here we go. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks dope. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's the one based off the movie, too. So they're basing off the movie.
So we took inspiration from the first game. So, you know, most of it.
Oh.
So instead of looking at it,
Springtrap looks good.
Going to walk in it, and it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course jump scares.
Okay, so yeah, this is supposed to be based off the first game. You see the animatronics up top. I like that. So you have to run past them and everything.
There's also one fantastic. Oh well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more. I think.
Okay. Oh, the ball pit. The pit.
It is cool.
Dead end.
An awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
Oh, really? That's nice. Instead of like trying to match up for it.
For every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I love it. I mean, like, seriously, like, I think that should be pretty much a staple of like gaming and stuff, is like whenever a new map or a new something comes out, right, you want to play the new map. It's like when COD comes out with a new map, they do a 24/7 thing. When, you know, any like franchise that people enjoy, they come out with a new 24/7 thing. I think we might play this on stream.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but
You hear the one girl.
we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay. There's gonna be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release.
So is there not an actual trailer? It's just literally screenshots. So it's literally like just screenshots, right? Is that what I'm getting? No, those are screenshots. The teaser trailer was them showing it. It's Springtrap. I guess like for me, there wasn't really a trailer in this. Like we see William Afton, right? But there's no like real thing. But yeah,
into this thing as I do like a.
But you got the voice actor and everything, which is nice. Okay, I mean, I guess for me, it's nice. Go back a little bit. Okay. Wait. Give me a timestamp, brother. You got to give me a timestamp, Rocky. That's the hard part. Is like it's hard to go based off of what they're showing.
A little thing.
Okay, one little thing. I mean, that's not really a trailer. That's just a main menu screen. Like, okay, I'll say this, okay? Just because I'm not gonna get overexcited like everyone else will. Am I excited for it? Yes. Am I gonna play it? Yes. Is it cool that it's Five Nights at Freddy's and that they're using the guy from the movie as the killer and stuff like that? Awesome. Great. Love it. I wish they would have dropped a trailer instead of screenshots and just like this isn't like even a trailer thing. Like if you look, it's the menu where you select the killer and stuff. So that's what that is. Like from what I remember, I could be wrong. Maybe someone can correct me in the chat, but I'll say this. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna definitely play it. 4603. Okay, 4603. What is at 4603? Let's see what's at 4603, chat. Because if it's nothing, Rocky, I will judge. Okay, here we go. This is Rocky's Final Chance, then we're going on to Twisted Metal. All right, 3, 2, 1.
And reveal our new killer. Yeah. Let's show that bad boy.
Okay, you were right. There was a little bit of a trailer. I think that we all kind of knew, but when does this come out? Do we know? In June. Awesome. Twisted Metal. I mean, yeah. I think that it's cool. It's Springtrap and everything. I think there was no other character we thought it would be. There's no other character that I thought it would be genuinely, like, besides Springtrap when it comes to the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, collab and all that. I think that's pretty kind of cut and dry, made sense, right? In June. All right. Well, do they have an exact... Okay, here's a question. Do they have an exact day? Well, here's the thing with assumptions, Rocky. They make an ass out of you and me, so let's not make an ass out of each other and we'll just wait and see, right? Because, you know, I did see something earlier. I saw Daco. I saw Daco do a video saying, "Oh, it got revealed," and you know how Daco is. He you know, everyone who knows him from the Finance and Phrase community. He goes, "Oh my God!" I'm sorry, that's not me. Like, unless it's fucking earth-shattering, amazing news, I'm not the guy who like, if we were watching the GTA 6 trailer, I might be that guy. But like, I don't know, you know. They show off a roadmap. Like, again, I'm not even here for Dead by Daylight, because like, for Dead by Daylight, I think it's fun casually playing it every once in a while, not like playing it for the long haul. Like when the Resident Evil collab was happening, I got into Dead by Daylight. When this happened, I'm gonna get into this, right? But I'm not in for the long haul, because I tried getting into it with Verse and you know, other friends and stuff, and the problem is with you know, Dead by Daylight, and I don't know if this ever got solved or not, but literally people would troll, right? And basically either try and just boost, you know, and level up their characters and stuff, and not even play the fucking game. Like, that was a major turnoff for me. But I do know that Verse still plays it. I guess, like, for me, I'm finally hitting the point of what Matt did, where he finally moved away from multiplayer stuff and just focused on like playing single player experiences. And I think it really has to be a really important multiplayer experience for me to get into it. So like, for example, next year, May 26th, when GTA 6 finally comes out, hopefully, I'm going to be playing it day one. I'm already planning on getting vacation time for that. But there's going to be that, right? There's going to be GTA 6. And supposedly they're trying to release GTA Online the same time. And that's why they did this delay for May 26th next year, right? For me, like, I agree with Elvar from the other night. Like, we don't need GT. Like, let people enjoy a single player experience first before you throw multiplayer and distract them with your fucking shinies and your money. Because I like, do they really think they're not going to make their money back on the game alone? It's the most overhyped. I'm sorry, I gotta say that it's been overly hyped for years. It's like Half-Life 3, right? Everyone wants it. Everyone's gonna buy it. Do you really need GTA Online to come out at the same fucking time? I don't know. Again, that's all speculation and rumor from supposed devs and stuff like that, but I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and get into Twisted Metal, shall we? I think that it's time that we get into some Twisted Metal. Bam. 28 out of 31. Freaking crazy. I gotta agree with GTA 6 is really overhyped. I mean, it's a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's overhyped in the sense of what they are planning on delivering. It's just that the community has built it up as it's going to be it's going to be like the second coming of Christ, you know? How do you get the live wallpaper? I will show you. It's called Wallpaper Engine on Steam. And basically, you can go in there, you can customize it, you can find what resolution you need. It's like, I think $6 on Steam or something like that. It's like something dirt cheap, and then you just buy it, and then you can search up, and it does have different like age verification, so you can go rated R, you know, shit, you know, if you like some lewd shit or gory shit and stuff like that. And you have all the varieties of different resolutions, vertical monitors, triple monitors, whatever, ultra wide monitors and everything. And you can find a little bit of something. I've been doing Dawn to Dawn as my two wallpapers, like you guys can see here. I'll show you guys. Screw it. Here, let me show you real quick before we get into Twisted Metal. If I go to the back cam, this is my Dawn to Dawn wallpaper. I've got on this one, and over here you can see like what my media is and the date and everything. And then you've got him and he blinks and everything, and his eyes look around and all that, which is so super dope. But then you've got my main wallpaper, which here, I'll go back to gameplay. We will hide this for a minute. You've got, you know, Momo, of course, and this has the date and everything, and I customize it. What's cool is you can't, some of the wallpapers that people do put out for free, again, these are free. Once you buy the initial thing, you can customize it. So normally it's just a red with scrolling and everything, but I customize it so it does the multiple colors and, you know, as you move the mouse and everything. And hey, Momo's not bad to look at. Don't get me wrong. She's a badass, you know, character. So definitely looking forward to that. All right. Speaking of looking forward to things, let's look forward to beat this game. Let's look forward to beating this. And where's my music? There we go. There we go. Gotta mute the music for myself. There we are. Oh, 2 playthroughs to go, chat. Let me unmute the game for me. There we go. Cool. By the way, I noticed last night the audio was really good for the gameplay and everything. You guys, whenever I wasn't talking, could hear, and even whenever I was talking, you could hear just fine. So, all right. We've gabbed a lot. We tried watching the Dead by Daylight thing. To me, yay Springtrap, you know, yay Finance and Phrase. Give me a real, like, full-on trailer, like what you did for Resident Evil. So that's what I want to see. But let's go ahead, wrap up Twistmel 1995. All right, 1-player contest. We finished Sweet Tooth. Yellow Jacket's done. Dark Side, you're done. Outlaw, see you later. Thumper, keep on thumping. Crimson, go to hell. Pit Viper, you were actually not as bad as I thought you would be. Warthog, I salute you, sir. Mr. Grimm, keep on rolling, baby. Spectre, go to hell. Stay dead. Never come back. I don't know why Scott Campbell in that picture kind of looks like Jim Carrey. I don't know why I see Jim Carrey. Does anyone else see like Andy Kaufman, Jim Carrey in that image of Spectre in a way? I do. And next we have Hammerhead. Now, for those of you who have been watching these streams and have been consistent viewers since I started this, Hammerhead has been literally the biggest pain in my ass. The biggest pain I've had to deal with every contest because of his physics. And now he's going to be my tool of absolute destruction. But let's go ahead and look at the car's info. Hammerhead, a monster that crushes its enemies under its giant tires. It handles for crud, but its power is awesome. Dave and Mike. So this is before Mike and Stu. This is Dave and Mike. A stolen monster truck, 2 high school dropouts, and a collection of hard rock CDs. What could possibly go wrong? Badass. All right. Special weapon, Crusher. Smash opponents to a pulp under your giant treads of death. Special weapon is a full-on 5. Speed is a 1. Handling is a 2. And armor is a 4. So this thing is literally like just nothing but pure like ram damage fun, and that's how we're gonna treat Hammerhead. All right, you guys ready for this? Because I've always hated Hammerhead. I never really played as him, and that's because of Twistmel 2. Let's play him in Twistmel 1. 1995. Here we go. Begin battle. Arena duel. Who's my first victim? Roadkill. Well, he's about to become literal Roadkill. Now, how you use his special, from what I'm to understand, is you don't activate, you just literally run into the character, from what I'm to understand. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my I think we just sped run that shit. I think we just sped run that. Is it sped run or speed run? Because I think we just speed run that. I think we just run that back, y'all, because Roadkill got fucking obliterated, and that is gonna go the same for Warthog, and Warthog's like the one that like you don't think is gonna be a like you're gonna be able to handle, but I'll tell ya, my boy here is wild with it. You don't even need the special to do damage as Hammerhead. And he can just handle nothing but damage. Like, Warthog's already dead. Warthog's already dead. And Pit Viper, I tapped her once and she's already hurt bad. Here. There we go. Just run her over. Bye. We are literally going to blow through this. Oh, and I'm literally near death, but hopefully we can get past Grim. Oh God, he's actually right there. You know what? We're gonna go get health, and then we're gonna deal with Grim. Hopefully I can get health before I die and not waste a life on this, but that'd be nice. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can turn around and take care of him. Where is he? Oh my God. Dude, I didn't even have the special turned on and it used it against him. There we go. Come on, dude, he's so fast that he just turns around you constantly. He's one shot. He is literally one. Oh my, don't you dare. We are 3 for 3, chat. We are actually 4 for 4 technically. Let's see if we can get through 3 freeway free for all. Now, here's the thing that sucks. There's gonna be someone who spawns right in front of me, and of course it's Yellow Jacket with his mines. This is the one level that might be a little difficult to use my special due to the fact that, again, people tend to keep their distance on this map, but we'll see. Come on. Oh, can we stop? Can we stop with that? All I'm hearing is yeah. There. How about yeah that? Yellow Jacket's already gone. He's already toast. And I'm just gonna go and like get health and then go toast Spectre because it's Spectre. Fuck that guy. Absolutely to hell with him. Absolutely to hell with Spectre. Like, I didn't even have a special and I literally am just ramming him to death. Come on. Yes, run into me. Oh crap, here comes Sweet Tooth. And Darkside. Those are probably the ones that I'm a little weary of because of the fact that they are just as big and beefy of boys as me. But actually what we're gonna do something cheeky right now. We're gonna kill that. Get our full health for this life. I kind of wonder how much like I can do to them with my ramming. Like Spectre's weak, but like everyone's just piling up here at this point. There we go. Nice. Oh, okay. We're burning through health. We're fine though. Yeah, this thing does handle like shit though. Fire those rear missiles. Hammerhead is awesome in this game, but every other game, from what I remember, he's just a jobber. I don't know how he does in Twisted Metal 2, to be honest, but in this game, they basically just made him like he doesn't have a special weapon. He's nothing fancy. He's just a monster truck. He's just a big beefy boy, right? He's like Braun Breaker from WWE. He just runs over shit. That's all you need. That's all you need out of Hammerhead. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you're new here and you're not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to drop a like. If you're over on Twitch, feel free to follow. Or, you know, unfortunately, we don't have that Prime yet. But hey, if we hit those average viewers, if we hit those follows and everything, we're going to get there. We're going to get to affiliate. And then following that with Kick, I don't know, because Kick is a very wild animal to me. I really don't know. By the way, his special comes back really quick. It doesn't seem like it at first, but it does come back relatively quick. Let's see what we can do to okay or not. Sweet Tooth, you're not that agile, dude. You're not that guy. You're not the guy. Wait, Darkside's down too? I didn't even know Darkside okay, buddy. Enough with the frickin' springs, clown. Dude, he bunny hopped me. He bunny hopped me. Also, I like how it's not using his special. There we go. That time it did. Like literally, it bunny hopped me. There, got him. Oh, and I went down too for the first time. Damn it. Okay, you know what? I'll accept that. I didn't waste a life. I spent it. Who's left? It's Roadkill and someone else. Roadkill, we've done this dance before, buddy. You don't want this. What the hell are you, bro? I told you you didn't want it, Roadkill. Get God. Dear God. I gotta shoot these stupid referees or they're gonna just take me out. I don't know who the last opponent is. Oh, it's Spect. Oh, this is gonna be so. Bye. 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 See you later, Ghost Boy. Better luck next time, Drava. All right, here we go. Oh, yay. This fun map that we all know and love. It was a pain in the last stream during Spectre's playthrough. Honestly, it was a lot of fun with Mr. Grimm, but I ain't holding my breath this time around because we are literally gonna blow through this, and then Roadkill's gonna be. Roadkill's actually a pretty like solid, you know, average character from what I know. So he's gonna probably be a lot of fun. Also, I didn't know Spectre was right behind me. I'm literally looking for Yellowjack because he's weak. Here, there we go, Thumper. There you go. Get you some. Get you some, buddy. I actually need to get away from these guys just a little bit to be able to get my health back. That would be nice. Here, I'm gonna just turn and get my free health. There we go. My free full health. Thank you. My free full health coverage. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Oh my. Can we stop, guys? There goes Thumper. That's one down. Sweet Tooth's almost dead. Like everyone here except for me is almost dead. Come on. Well, now I'm getting close to it. There's Spectre gone. What about you, Crimson? You want to join the death party? It's a really great political party. It's called You Die and I Win. That's how politics seem to work nowadays. There, hit Yellow Jacket. That was worth it. Yeah, it was. Oh God, turn, fat boy. Yeah, this thing handles like crud, like the description said. But God, it's fun. Whee! I don't think that like a little bit of springies are gonna bother me too much. But I like how each character has like kind of a thing that they drop behind them. Like Sweet Tooth's whole thing is the springs. I would think that Warthog would be the trip mines, but his isn't. It's I think it's the not the cattle trops. That's more of Grim. I forget what Warthog's is. I think Crimson's is the oil slick, and but you'd think that the mines would be Warthog's thing because he's, you know, military, right? You think that would be the case, but it's not. Yeah, and then you got Sweet Tooth just El Springe. Boom, done. See you later, clown. See you later, Needles. Crimson is running for his life from this monster truck. And then you got Warthog and Spectre? No, Spectre's dead. Who's left? That's actually a very good question. Oh, it's Roadkill. He hasn't learned this, lesson yet. He still hasn't learned this lesson somehow. Not to fuck with Hammerhead. Don't worry, he will. Eventually. You know, it's gonna get to him eventually. Oh, Yellow Jacket's still alive somehow. Oh, there goes Roadkill again. Where are you at? I know you and Crimson are both super weak, buddy. There we go. He's done. And then it's just a head-on collision with Crimson, who's running for his life. Come on, buddy. I'll catch up with you eventually, you son of a bitch. You can't run forever. There we go. Got him. With 1 life remaining, we made it onto Assault on Suburbia. Damn, this is like easy mode. I mean, yeah, he's basically the easiest character to complete the game with. All right, let's actually get some weapons from the good old Quickie Mart. There we go. What did it give me? Homing and power. Sweet. That will actually be useful. Because, yeah, people will keep their... Well, except for Outlaw here. Buddy, I really don't want to waste my time with you right now because your special is the only special that can really fuck me up. Mainly due to the fact of just how, like, close you have to be. I almost wanted to say the R word. I'm doing something to him, but that would have been bad. But it wouldn't be untrue. I feel like the devil is getting fucked right now. 1 kill already. Oh, look, health. If I legit die with 1 life left at Suburbia with him, I'm actually going to be kind of disappointed. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I would like to actually make this 1 life last. I don't know how we're going to deal with Minion. Because I don't know what Hammerhead can do to Minion. Minion's the kind of the everlasting question of I don't know what is going to happen. But I will say this. Hammerhead, by the way, Hammerhead's ending is literally the best ending in this entire game. Like, hands down. His ending is the absolute best in the entire game. There's nothing better. Come on. I'm trying to hit Spectre, but Q just doesn't want to die. Ghost Boy's already dead. How can he die if he's already dead? I need to go find health. I think we're going to have to visit church, which is right around this corner, thank God. Oh God, Grimm's nearby. I do not want to piss him off. There we go. Got it. Sweet. I think we might need to visit the Quickie Mart again. So we're 2 down. Spectre's weak. There's Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth's still with us. There's still health there. I wonder if I can visit the Quickie Mart again. No? Guess not. Okay. Well, that wasn't good. Okay. Well, time to just finish Spectre off then. Screw it, right? There. Bye. 3 down. 3 toasted already. Outlaw's gone. Dark Side. The clown is going down next. I think the clown must die. Oh God. Except he does have a pretty solid fucking special. Whee! I'm gonna... Bro, he just made me teabag him. There we go. Just, yeah, keep having your springs help me, dude. Oh, come on. Almost there. Ugh. Stop running from me, clown boy. 4 down, 4 to go. Here you go, Warthog. I'm going to go find health now. Unfortunately, we already used... There's the power missiles. I'll grab those. We unfortunately already used the health at the church. There we go. We're going to try and get to the health over here. You got Pit Viper. I do not want to get in her way right now. I wanted to get to the health. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, chat. We're back in the green, baby. We'll see how long that lasts with Pit Viper literally chasing me now. I think we're going to just turn it around on her. I didn't think she would expect that. But she's running away now. Oh, there's Crimson. I know Grimm's here, so it's Grim, Warthog, Pit Viper, and Crimson. Okay, seriously, dude? Why is everyone just running away like little pussies? Why are they scared of a green monster truck that isn't like the devil driving a semi or a psychotic clown driving an ice cream truck? or the Grim Reaper of Death literally driving a motorcycle like he's goddamn not Knight Rider, but Ghost Rider. You know? Like, why are you scared of the big green monster truck? It's just a monster truck. The word monster is in it, but still, you shouldn't be afraid of me. And I'm dead. Damn it. Okay, you know what? They earned that wipe. They absolutely did. We're gonna enter the Suburbia code. We are 100% gonna enter the Siberia code, or whatever they want to call it. Suburbia. Twisted Metal 1995 codes. Damn. Okay, level code. Suburbia. It's like them. Options. Password. It is X square triangle. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, he is very, very overpowered. And now that we have 3 lives, it's just going to get worse. It's all the same characters, so it seems like based on who you play as, you get the same exact characters. Genuinely. All right. Oh, God. Spectre literally lost half his life in one hit. Oh, I used it on Outlaw. Damn it. Hello, can I please do something? Thank you. I'm gonna go get health at church. I'm going to run into every fucking pole. I was about to say something very, very bad, but this pole is doing something violent to me. Oh, please, textures and physics, stop. Just please. Okay, game. Okay. Oh, hi, Grim. They are not happy with... Buy half your health. Come here. Come here. Come back here, Grim boy. Come on, me, you bony sumbitch. Oh my God, he took a hard right. My Yu-Gi-Oh cards came in nice. What Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I didn't hear about like you buying any Yu-Gi-Oh cards. By the way, any good polls you get in the Discord, we literally have a place for TCG. I did post the picture that Elvar posted the other night, and I'm gonna post some of the cards that I'm putting up for sale in the Discord very soon. So if you guys are interested in showing off polls from TCG games you guys enjoy, Magic, whatever, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, it doesn't matter. Bro, okay, I think I entered hard mode because now these guys are not fucking around. I'm literally down to 1 life again. Dude, leave me alone for 5 freaking seconds. Just leave me alone for 5 freaking seconds, man. Is that too much to ask? I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, you sons of bitches, but my God. Try my best to get the Dark Magician Apprentice Girl. I've never seen the Dark Magician Apprentice Girl. I've seen Dark Magician Girl, but never Apprentice Girl. There we go. Sweet Tooth done. He was a massive pain in my ass. That's a massive pain in my ass gone. Okay. So Dark Side, Pit Viper, Mr. Grimm is super weak, but he's just running for his life. So I'm not too worried about him. I'm gonna try and get on this. Bruh. There's Dark Side. What's up, dude? Oh, you're literally gonna make this easy for me. Yep. This is happening right now. You are getting fucked up by this monster truck. Except Darkseid's very good at freezing. That's his whole thing. Is he likes to freeze people. Yeah, how you like that? How you like that, boy? My controller is running out of battery. Stop freezing me. Stop. Just die. Yeah, we hear your damn horn. Good for you. You get unlimited specials. Fan-frickin-tastic. It's literally the new Yugi deck that made. It's called Golden. So does Yugi, like, did they bring back Yugi in the show? Is the show even still a thing? Because I know that the card game's still a thing, but I didn't think the show was, because I know after his battle with Kaiba, the Pharaoh left Yugi, and then literally there was a whole thing where Kaiba wanted the Pharaoh to come back, so he literally went back in time to face him and stuff like that. Like, he had some sort of weird, like, obsession with the Pharaoh. Honestly, I don't even like. I used to like Kaiba. I don't like Kaiba anymore. I thought Kaiba was cool, but now he's kind of weird. There we go. Where are you, Crimson? Where is he? He's just moving around me. He's literally one. There we go. You're done. Yeah, the show is still a thing, but like, this is a whole deck where it's like they brought back the old cards. It's literally actually playable in the new meta. Okay, maybe show me post some pictures in the Discord, man. Like, post some pictures of like this deck, and like maybe even a link of where to find it, because that kind of sounds like something I'd be interested in from like a nostalgia standpoint. Oh God. Okay, Pip Viper's thing is she has rear missiles constantly. She doesn't even have like things she drops. It's just literally rear missiles. Did I get the bruh? Okay, I don't think I got this life, but I have a feeling I did. No, I did. Fuck. I cannot get hit right now because I do not want to have to restart this mission again. I mean, I think it would be even a good trade to restart due to the fact that I've been steamrolling through this really fast. We're already on the second to last mission as him, so I can't really complain too much, you know? Oh, okay. Like, I legit cannot complain about how this is going so far. There. Got him. Okay, 3 left. And I have no health. So now it's literally just me running away. It's just literally going to be me running away. Grim is heading towards me, which isn't good because, yes, he's weak, but I'm weak. And his special is, like we said, glass cannon. So I'm just wanting to keep moving until a health charger respawns. That's my big thing. I don't know what I just got hit by, but I cannot keep taking hits like that. And the problem is that it's the referees, mostly. From what I can tell, it's the refs. There we go. What did I get? Freeze, homing, power. Cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit the freeway and get off of the main thing while you know, kind of being worried about my health until I start seeing health come back. Chat, talk to me. Talk to me while I'm on this little road trip, this little joyride, which is literally a stolen monster truck. Talk to me while I'm on this little joyride, getting away from these guys, because, man, I want to, like, I'm so excited to move on to Sly Cooper. Like, I love Twisted Metal, and I've gained a new appreciation for Twisted Metal 1995. Don't get me wrong. I have a whole brand new appreciation for this game and what it brought to the table in you know, the characters it started and the stories it started and everything. But at the same time, it does get really repetitive. Like, I don't mind platinum trophying this game, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, after a while it gets repetitive unless you do the cheat code just to go to the final battle and get it done. Like once you've played through like your favorite characters, you just want to get done. And that's probably what I would recommend to anyone who is trying to do this, is just get motherfucker. I should have just literally went past him and just kept rolling. Just don't even engage. That was my stupid mistake there. That was my stupid fault for engaging that. I should have known better. But I saw that low health bar and it just tempted me. It was so tempting to go after that low health, you know. And I don't have a health of the church. It's literally me just kind of trying to find a health charger that is available. There we go. Perfect. A few chargers just came online. Now, if we can hit it before they hit me, that'd be fantastic. Okay. We're going to go and hit multiple chargers, chat. We need to get full health. We can take these guys out for sure. For sure. But we got to be able to deal with it. Here, I'm going to send a few missiles Grimm's way. Just so that way next time I see him, he's done. Oh, shit. Fuck. Grimm's right behind me. Oh, my God. Why are you both here? What? Do you both have a death wish? Yeah, you clearly do. You're gone. Bye. See you later, Felicia, or whatever your name is. I forget what her name is. Grim, you got real ballsy, pal. As soon as I turned around to go get the health, you came knocking, looking for me. So you know what? I'm gonna come and knocking, looking for you, boy. I'm gonna come knocking, looking for you. Oh, Warthog, you too, man. You've been a real pain in my ass this playthrough too. I see you. Oh, you want to play chicken now? Yeah, bok, motherfucker. Where are you, Graham? I know you're nearby, buddy. There you are. Bye. Done and dusted. Jesus H. All right, square, triangle, X, circle, X. Remember that code, chat. Remember that code so that way whenever I do fail eventually, because I don't know what his special is going to do to Minion. I have absolutely no clue what his special does to Minion. So it's Road. Who replaces? Is it Warthog that replaces Hammerhead in this instance? There we go. Spectre just lost a quarter of his health. There's another quarter. Pit Viper just got absolutely shat on. I don't know what her health's at because it won't track. Her health is gone because she is dead. There we go. Just run him over. Oh, I have one power missile and I'm saving it. Okay, we have to open this. Oh God, here comes Warthog. Or no, that's Roadkill. Jesus. Okay. Okay, let's rewind that just a smidgen. Post in the Discord, Ghost. I'll take a look here once we're done with this playthrough. Just remind me and I'll take a look. Oh, he opened it for me. You idiot. You freaking moron. What? There we go. Hell yeah. We're back, bitch. Well, except you have full health. I don't like that. But you know what? Just like this playthrough started, you're going to be literal roadkill. There we go. Come on. Done. Okay. Now it's just Minion chat. It's just Minion. And we are going to have to play a game of Runaway. We are going to have to play a game of chicken with him. Because he is going to be hunting us. Oh, fudge Sunday. Fudge Sunday. Okay. I've got a plan, chat. I've got a very stupid plan. I got a very stupid plan. Oh, that hit Roadkill's dead body. Oh my, bro. No. We are out. We are. Give me. Okay, that was okay. I fucked up, chat. We are gonna learn from our lesson, and we are not going to tempt the fucking literal devil. We are just going to leave. We are going to literally just leave and not tempt him. Because Minion will fuck you up, chat. Minion will fluff you up. He is not to be trifled with. Actually, I got an idea. Come on. Come on, big boy. Oh, God. I don't know if I can make this jump without turbo. Nope! Okay. All right, that's fair. You know what? That's fair, chat. We lasted that long. We lasted that long without codes. All right, let me check out this Discord thing real quick. Did you post them in the Discord? Well, by the way, I saw you send them in the DMs. Dude, post them in the literal trading card chat in the Discord, Ghost. I mean, those are really cool. Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon. That is dope. And then you got the Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. That's a beautiful card. Okay, I gotta show this. I gotta show this, chat. One moment. Hold on. Before we continue this, I need to show this. Yeah, make sure you post in the actual Discord because people would want to see that. I know people that love Yu-Gi-Oh! That would want to see that. So here, I'll show this on stream real quick. So there's the Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon. That looks like it's a non-hollow. No, it is a hollow. It's just not the insane hollow, right? And then Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. That is all. Dude, I do not blame you for wanting to have that card. That is a super dope card. You better have first edition, by the way. I don't know if these cards are worth anything nowadays because I don't know the pricing on like Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially if it's from a deck, right? If it's from a deck, I don't know if it's like from a series of packs or if this is a deck or what. But if so, you better sleeve that shit. You better sleeve that, man. I'm not even kidding you. $20. Bro, I'll buy that fucking card. Are you kidding me? I want that card. I want that card to go up on my set. Core next week, if they arrive, is doing a card opening. Dude, you better go on Twitter. Ghost, you better go on Twitter and whatnot, and you show that to Core. He will get jelly of that. If I get an extra, I'll get. Bro, you don't have to give it to me, Ghost. That's very kind of you. But wouldn't it be better if I pulled it myself? I mean, I appreciate that. Like, no one has offered me something like to send me something in the past like that. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Here, let me get the gameplay back up and running so we can finish up our playthrough. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. And then minimize DMs. But yeah, Ghost, make sure that you go into the roles and everything of the Discord and make sure you have that TCG role applied so that way you can show those in the Discord. People are going to want to see that. I think that's dope, dude. All right. Okay. We're going to go and do the final battles again. Why is... Ooh, it's just... It feels fucking warm in here for some reason, man. Like, it is a warm day out, don't get me wrong, and I'm probably still, like, sweating from earlier, but still... Square, triangle, X, circle, X. All right. There we go. Begin battle. Rooftop combat, the final battle. All right, this should be easy, and we should have enough lives to deal with Minion. I think we've got this in the bag, chat. This is by far the easiest playthrough we've done, and it's gonna be worth it whenever we get the 29th out of the 31st. Oh my god, Roadkill, you were my first victim. You're gonna be my next victim. I'm gonna victimize you, motherfucker. And you guys know the rest of the quote. I'm not a victim, I'm a victimizer, you motherfucker, you MLG ho fucking I'm sorry. Tommy has said that he's ashamed of that because he let like Keem get to him and stuff like that. Me personally, that is my favorite quote, and I still wish that he. Will you stop running? Die! But I'm sorry, that is one of my favorite quotes from when he battled Keem on Discord. Around, I think it was time like Keem like tried to support Aiden, right? And he brought Aiden in. Yeah. What quote is that? I will not say the full quote because it has actually gotten me kicked off Twitch in the past, Neon. But I will allude to it. So I'm not a victim. I'm a victimizer, you motherfucker. You MLG ho fucking bye. That is all you need to know. And you can look it up. Tommy C versus Keemstar, and it's back when Tommy had the green screen, and versus trying to also like chime in and stuff with against Keem, and literally actually I don't know if it was, yeah, it was verse because Jeff and Tommy had their hands up because Tommy was accused of adjusting people's volume and stuff like that. But that was like 2017 or 18, I think. Back whenever Tommy started Get to the Point, from what I remember. All right. Hopefully we can open this. I want to open this and get weapon ready before facing Minion. I want to get weapon ready before Minion arrives. You know what I mean? Like, I know I can kill her easily, which I might have to be. She's literally, like, she's literally what stands between me and doing this. Oh my God. Bitch, can you please just let me be me, bitch? Please. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking up your life. Okay, cool. Minion. Actually not cool because we still don't have this open. I need to open this. Oh God. There. I broke it with my butt. Oh God, he's right above me. I do not like the feeling of having Minion right this close. I mean, it's inevitable that we're gonna have to deal with him, but I'm gonna grab what I can and run. Like this is the plan, chat. Like we have a plan. I need turbo to make these jumps though. That's the hard part. That is the absolute hard part, is getting across these jumps with no turbo. I don't know if it's possible. Actually, I wonder if I can even make this jump without turbo. I can't. Oh, fudge Sundays. I think there's turbo here. No, that's a freeze missile. We are trapped with him, chat. We are trapped with Minion. Oh, sweet mother of God, we are trapped with Minion. Until I die. There's literally weapons right there that I can grab. Good weapons, too. Oh, God. No, 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 no. You are not doing this to me. No. We are not. We are having a big horse match. Ah! Dude, we are literally just spin. He is spinning around me and I'm spinning around him. I will take you back to hell where you kind of want to be. Damn it. First life down. Fuck you, Pit Viper. You cost me everything. I don't know why it just used a special on her because I ran over her dead corpse. I'm going to run him over. Fuck it. I'm going to run him over. I see you. I see you, Minion. You ugly prick. Here. Come on, big boy. You know where to find me. Yeah, gargle mouth. Okay, health's back, but I don't need it. But yeah, I can't say the full quote just strictly for the fact that I know it'll get me banned on Twitch. Because it did get me in trouble in the past on my old... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Oh! Oh! No! Nope. Not like this. Yes! You can use your special against him. It's just glitchy as shit. Yeah! We did it! Number 29, chat. 29. New tire discount. You are the winner of the competition and are granted an audience with Calypso, the creator of the Twisted Metal contest. As you speed into his underground garage, you spot him surrounded by bodyguards and seated on a throne of broken car parts. His face burnt beyond recognition, his smile hideous. He speaks. As you know, I shall now grant any prize you request, but I'm confused. It says here you're asking for a new set of treads? Exactly what is that? You know, man, tires, you reply. Calypso is dumbfounded, but you could have asked for anything. You sure that's all you want? Hey dude, treads ain't cheap for a big rig like this. Ah well, says Calypso, it's your choice. In a flash of light, your monster truck is refitted with a brand new set of metal crushing tires. You slam your truck into reverse and speed out of the garage. As you race down an LA freeway heading into what has been the most outrageous night of your life, you vow to enter Twisted Metal again. Although, at the moment, you're having a hard time thinking of a better prize than this. Well, chat, I will say this to you. There is a better prize than this. There's 100% a better prize than this. You want to know what that is? Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because they chose the better prize in the unused ending of Twisted Metal, of this Twisted Metal game. So I'm going to show it to you because I can't believe that they chose to do this. I really can't, right? So here's what it is. Okay. We're going to go ahead and find the lost ending real quick. Let me get up YouTube real quick. Twisted Metal Hammer Head lost ending. Okay. Here we go. Let's do, where's Hammerhead? I like how like it doesn't show up on search. Like, where's Hammerhead? There we go.
Whoa, look at this.
There we go. Okay. Ready for this, chat? This is what the true ending should have been. Here you go.
Whoa, look at this place, dude. This is so cool.
Check out all the babes.
That was excellent fighting there at the end. Now, it is time for you both to be rewarded. You have requested nothing. You are aware, as victors of the high-octane competition, I shall grant anything you ask for.
Anything? You're pulling my chain.
Ah, dude, they got guns.
Well, so do we.
Well, what'll it be?
Twitch don't demonetize me. Twitch don't ban me. Twitch don't ban me. Twitch don't ban me. It's not porn. I swear it's not porn.
God.
It just looks like the beginning of a cheesy porn.
Let's go, man. Let's go now.
This is so cool.
I love how Calypso just like openly gives away his women to them. He just waits. Farewell. Do not return, young skanks. I'm back. No luck finding you a card, dude. It is perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine that you weren't able to find me a card. I do not. It does not bother me one bit. If I want it, I will go and look for it. Hell, it looks like the beginning of an 80s heavy metal video. I mean, dude, I guarantee you that was probably like inspired by that a little bit due to the fact that it was like a game literally about like rock and roll, heavy metal, and all this. But guys, we are one trophy away, one playthrough away, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a tough final one. But we are one playthrough away from finishing this game and getting our first platinum trophy. I'm ready for it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for it. All right, let's do this. Okay, Sweet Tooth, done. Done. Fuck you. Done. And all that's left is Roadkill. And unfortunately, it's not driven by Marcus Kane. This is driven by Captain Spears. But let's look at the car's information. Roadkill, pieced together from many junkyard hunks. Roadkill is a heavy armored demolition derby on wheels. Captain Spears. Captain Spears is a man filled with regret. He is competing in Twisted Metal in hopes of recreating the past in which he is currently living. Special weapon, Steel Dagger, a giant rod of rusty metal fired at 100 miles per hour. A metal javelin that destroys whatever it hits. That is bullshit. It doesn't destroy. It does a good amount of damage. It has a little bit of tracking, but it's not that great. It's decent. Special weapon is a 3, speed is a 4, handling is a 2, and armor is a 4. It's a pretty good all-arounder. All right, let's do this. Final playthrough, chat. Final playthrough of Twisted Metal 1995 Roadkill. All right. And probably what I'll do is I'll go back through the VODs and I'll chapter them up like based on like playthroughs and stuff. But yeah, like this has been a journey, right? This has been a legit journey to finish up this game because, you know, it's not like it's a bad game. It's just, it's kind of I'll say it's dated. You know, the frame rate is not ideal. I do not like the frame rate in this game. It is honestly something that really makes it very unappealing. The like 15 frames a second, you know, aesthetic. Not really my forte. Also, he keeps dropping oil slicks, so I'm just kind of like over that shit. I like how there's weapons in the sky that I can't get to. Actually, I gotta go off the ramp. Duh. That might be smart. Oh, except I went off the ramp like half-assedly. Come on, up. There we go. I got 20 fire missiles for whoever pisses me off. Here, come on, come on, outlaw. He's gonna want to fight me eventually, right? Yeah, like I said, this thing does not have the best tracking. It's got some, like you can see, it tracks a little, but not much. It's kind of like a fire missile at most. I like how he's just kind of moving around the room. There, dead. It was worth using that. I'll grab some, or not. Are you on the last character? Yes, I am, Seaweed, and you just missed the very best playthrough. I highly recommend when you get time, go watch the last one because Hammerhead is the best playthrough ever. But we just started our final playthrough of the game. We are on to Roadkill. And Captain Spears is a character that, you know, isn't iconic with Roadkill. The most iconic driver of Roadkill has to be Marcus Phoenix, or oh my God, Marcus Phoenix, Marcus Kane, who is very much known as the son of Charlie Kane and the alter ego of Sweet Tooth. You know, who's really in control, because Marcus has been in a number of Twisted Metal games, not all of them, but he's been in a number of them where he's kind of an important character because he is Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is him. Like, they are kind of like one cannot be without the other, except for in Black, where literally it's them fighting for control over the mind and stuff like that. It is a wild one. Oh my god, that does track surprisingly, and his special does come back relatively quickly. I dropped a damn ton of mines back there. So Grim and I think Warthog is what's left here. So he uses a lot of rare flame. Either that was just coincidence. Damn it, I missed. Turn around. Come on. Hit him. There we go. There we go. Warthog's down. Okay, Grim's left. I'll send you some of my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. Dude, you don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. I don't have a P.O. box yet. Maybe I'll open one in the future, Ghost. But that's very kind of you. Honestly, right now, I'm trying to get rid of cards unless like they have sentimental value. So I appreciate save it for like in the future, you know. I do appreciate the gesture though. I do. That's very kind of you. But wait, let's wait until oh, you mean pictures. Put them in the Discord, man. Put them in the Discord. That's the best place you could possibly put them. Because don't just send them to me privately. Put them in the How did Sweet Tooth get here? How did Sweet Tooth get there? I do not know. But yeah, dude, just post them in the Discord. I will check them out. It's like, gee, oh my god. Okay, I'm getting absolutely like. Yeah, go deal with your son, man. Be a good father for once. Come on. Run to the mines. Jesus. Everyone just getting in my way. Okay. Finally got them off my back a little bit. I am liking Roadkill. He is a little like, again, very slidey whenever you turn with him, but not terrible. And I think we can deal with his health issue a little bit better. There we go. Spectre, I hate you. Damn it, I just wasted a special, or not a special, a homing. Because of this bastard. There. Die. Okay, that's one down. 4 to go. Half's about health. At health. Half is about health? Am I having a stroke? Oh my god. Half is about at health. My health is about at half. Okay. Finally got that one out. Those were sent words that came out of my mouth. Okay, they are literally killing each other over there. I hope. I need to grab that homing. No, I didn't grab it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Come on, die. Perfect. Dark side. Buddy. Oh my god, first death. First death of this whole playthrough. And it's dark side just spamming the shit out of me. Okay. That's fine, man. I'll remember that. I'll remember that, buddy. Come on. Where you at? Where you at, the devil? Where's the devil? He's definitely not in Georgia. He's in LA for some reason. I mean, that's where the devil probably belongs, is LA. There we go. Perfect. Now it's just me and Hammerhead. And we know how we're going to play this fight, chat. It's called Keep Away. Oh, and there's one more. Who's left? Yellow Jacket? Yeah, it's got to be Yellow Jacket. He's the only one I can remember that was still alive. Right? Yep, it's Yellow. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's done. All right, now it's just me and Hammerhead. And Hammerhead is, again, great card to play as, worst card to face unless you keep your distance and do as much damage as possible. And my whole idea right now is we are going to keep as far away as possible from him and just save up our specials for a minute to deal with him. I just want to make sure there's nothing in my inventory I won't be using. I will say his, like, roadkill speed, solid. Solid speed on roadkill. Get rid of these stupid things. All right, he should be right up ahead. There he is. You guys see him on the map. Do you have a plan on what's next? Are you going to do the wheel? So next stream is going to be Sly Cooper. That is the next game. But after that, minus like games that are coming out that I really want to play, it's going to be probably a wheel-based system. I highly recommend Seaweed. You join the Discord. If you have a Discord, join the Discord. We have literally a section for game suggestions, and I can throw those into the Discord wheel, and we can just keep adding things to the wheel. And it's got to be a game that has achievements, or it has to be a game that has a trophy. Right now I'm kind of like enjoying the trophy life, the trophy life of a trophy wife. I'm enjoying that. So, but anything's up for grabs, and we will determine as time goes on. But please do join the Discord, give your opinions. Would love to hear them. I need weapons. I've got specials, but like Hammerhead can take a beating, man. Hammerhead can really take a damn good beating. Okay. He is behind me. He is like pursuing me. So if I hit him with a couple of homing and then hit him with my special, let's see how much he actually can do. Let's see if hitting him with a couple homing and then hitting him with my special will do a significant amount of damage to him. If I can actually hit the shots. That's the important part, right? Is we have to actually make contact with him. Here he comes. I'm gonna make him come to me. Fuck it. Come to me. Oh, or he's just gonna sit there. He's not moving at all. Or he's confused. Oh, damn it. Oh my. No, 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 no. That's bullshit. Why did it shoot Darkseid? Why did it home on to Darkseid, who's dead? Okay, where'd he go? There we go. Come on. He's literally wasting his specials. Well, he has unlimited specials. Just like that. I can't move. Get me out. 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 Shoot him, 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 shoot him. There we go. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Thank God. Sweet Tooth, Yellow Jacket with Thumper, Crimson, Spectre, Hammerhead. Damn it. I thought I could finally avoid Hammerhead again. And Spectre is literally spamming his special. Oh my God. All right, we're going to start grabbing weapons, chat. That's what we need to do. We don't need to do damage right now. We'll do some drive-bys as we go, but we need to do damage. That's got to be the main thing we got to focus on, is gathering weapons and doing damage as time goes on. Jesus, Spectre, man. Like, I don't know what your problem is with me, but just can we call it truce for like a minute? Like one little truces. It's not gonna kill you, man. All right, here's more homing. I got 4 homing. I don't know what's down these streets. Like if it's a worthless pickup, I'm not gonna touch it. Like the springs, those are worthless. Jesus. Hello. My God. I'm just gonna rear fire at all of them. Now I need to get health. There we go. Good turns. Good turns into gain that health. I joined Discord. Well, Seaweed, make sure you go through the roles section and get the roles that you want to see. Like if you want to know about Gamersub stuff, or if you want to know about TCG posts and stuff like that, make sure that you're in there. I am thinking about doing like an episode of Dark Side of the Ring soon, because I still have one episode I need to watch, which is the Billy Jack Haynes. You know what's funny is one of my he's not a coworker, but he's a rep of mine named Don, right? He's someone who I work with, right? They are wanting that Jaylee booty. Dude, no one wants the Jaylee booty. Yeah, like I'll talk about like my health here in a second. But I was talking to Don, and here's the thing. My father, I hate bringing this up, okay? At Christmas, the one thing we watch, and I wanted him to watch for a long time, was Dark Side of the Ring, and he always said no, like we'll watch it another time. But son of a bit, but something that I am literally dying. Okay, let's try this again. So I finally had convinced my father to watch the Chris Benoit episodes of Dark Side of the Ring back on Christmas. We were at my grandmother's, and my mom and her were making dinner in the kitchen. And what had happened is we were streaming the episode in the living room. Now, I love my grandmother. Grandma Jay Lee is amazing, and you know I've told many stories of Grandma Jay Lee, right? Just like, you know, Grandpa Bob Jay Lee, you know. But she has this bad tendency of when something's louder than her, she doesn't like, you know, she battles it. So we turn up the episode to 20, right? Volume wise. And then she starts talking louder. I look at Dad, he's like, can you turn it up louder? And he's like, can you turn it up louder? I put it up to 25. She starts talking louder. And he looks at me again. He's like, fuck it, turn it up louder. I turned it up to 40. And I'm not even kidding you. My grandmother is out like decibeling her TV at volume 40. It finally gets to the point where my dad, and it's one of those memories that I'll always remember on the holidays, says, Mom, could you shut the fuck up? We're trying to listen to a show about how the guy killed his wife and child. And all you hear is my grandmother's like, oh, well, that's not very, very holly jolly. It was the best thing ever. But so after that episode, they had already announced like the speculatory episodes for the new season of Dark Side of the Ring. And I was listing them off. And I was like, okay, you've got, you know, like at the time, I think one of the speculatory ones was going to be Andrew Test Martin. If you guys know who Andrew Test Martin is, Test from the 90s and early 2000s of WWE, you know, his Dark Side of the Ring. I still want them to do that episode because that interests me as someone who watched Test back in the day and had his ups and downs in his career. But the thing for me was, right, is I'm listening. I'm like Hell in a Cell. That one I'm really interested in. Daphne, I'm really interested in. And then I bring up Billy Jack Haynes. Okay. I bring up Billy Jack Haynes, and my dad and Dawn, who is the rep I work with, both knew Billy Jack Haynes from their childhood watching Portland wrestling. And I'm not even kidding you. I know nothing about Billy Jack Haynes besides, you know, the recent news of him murdering his wife, right? And then barricading himself in his house. So I look at my dad and I'm just like, Billy Jack Haynes, and my dad says to me, son, do you know how stupid, or no, he didn't say how stupid. He said, son, you know how smart Billy Jack Haynes is? I said, well, I didn't know the guy. I never watched any of his promos or anything like that. How smart? He's fucking retarded. And he said that with pure like conviction. Like straight, he leaned in his chair. He's fucking retarded. Like that. And I'm like, oh, well, he did just murder his wife and go to prison. So yeah, he's pretty fucking stupid. Maven has talked on Tess, but I remember Tess from back in the day. Yeah. Like I need to, I would love to see a Dark Side of the Ring on Test. And I've seen Maven's videos on Test. Actually, he did a video today of quote unquote sneaking into AEW, which he technically did do, and then basically got an invite. My dad says the same thing about me. Damn, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure there's times that my dad thought I was retarded. I'm sure that there's a time or two. But he probably said it in a very different way than what your dad did. There we go. I need to keep... Like, we're actually doing just fine this time around. I just can't die. Jesus, Crimson. The absolute worst. But, so I was talking to Don... And he's like, you don't know anything about Billy Jack Haynes except for the new stuff, but there's a lot of things about him over the years. And they didn't cover any of that. Like, honestly, he fell asleep watching the episode, and this was the one he was looking forward to the most. And I've got to say this, right? I think that, like, I love Dark Side of the Ring, but can we all agree, like, for the people that do watch Dark Side of the Ring every year, every season, right? I even watched the Tales from the Territories and all the other projects that they've been a part of, right? I've watched the Vince McMahon documentary, all of it. Can we all agree that season 3 was like the last good season? Because I think we might need to actually like go over the episodes and like tier list them. That might be a stream we do. And also I just got a double kill. Double kill. I wish I could watch their stuff. Bits, it's hell to get some of that. Are you talking about Dark Side of the Ring? Like, you can literally, like, buy it on YouTube. You can buy the full seasons on YouTube. That's what I do. Every time that there's a new season, I literally buy the whole season ahead of time because I just know I'm going to get my money's worth, whether it's watching it with friends or watching it by myself. Unless it's harder, because, like, you should be able to get through YouTube as a purchase, but... I understand some people don't want to like buy it. I get that, but I ain't gonna waste money with cable and Vice TV. Like, I would rather just buy it on YouTube. Also, Spectre's about to die already. Can we just like take that in and enjoy the fact that he's about to die? Also, I only have one life left. This might be good or bad. I'm very cheap. Also, being in Germany. That is true. I forgot you're in Germany. They probably are very like careful with that, and also like there has been swastikas in this season, so I have a feeling, yeah, it might be hard to get. Hey Saya, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good trip as I'm getting shot. There's the mark. There we go. 2 power, 2 homing, 4 homing altogether. Nice. Okay, let's go get some health. Damn. Okay, we're gonna restart that. You would not imagine the region weird stuff, dude. I'm sure there's tons. You text me that you're safe. Good. I'm glad that you guys are safe. I did respond to you. I didn't respond to your text because I'm doing a stream, but I did say I'm glad you're safe. All right, let's get this code up because we got to get back into this. We are almost done with the game. We are on the last playthrough, chat. I do enjoy these conversations that we have, even though they can be weird and stuff. It is definitely worth it. All right, so we are looking at Siberia, X, square, triangle, triangle, triangle. I should have these down by now, but I don't, surprisingly. Yeah, no, like for me, I'm looking forward to the Daphne episode of Dark Side of the Ring, but honestly, I really think that they need to like I know that Vice is desperate for content, and Dark Side was the Ring was the first like bit of like content that actually did some numbers for them, but you know the problem is that Dark Side of the Ring isn't like as good as like Dark Side of the Ring isn't going to be able to go on forever because there's only so many dark stories that you can tell that are gonna intrigue people. Like I think, you know, season 2 was the one I enjoyed the most, but season 3 was like the last good season, maybe season 4. But I would love to like do a tier list, right, of Dark Side of the Ring episodes. I know that that's unrelated to what my channel's about and stuff, but that would kind of be an entertaining stream for me and like people that maybe in the Discord we watch all the episodes and stuff like that. Is there a Dark Side of the Ring wrestlers that is there a list of Dark Side of the Ring wrestlers they have covered? I don't think so, but I guarantee you could probably look it up, and you could probably, like, if not, we can look it up on YouTube after this. Because they've covered a whole, you know, litany of people so far. And I mean, dude, 6 seasons is usually the sweet spot for shows. Jesus Christ, it's getting crowded there. I really didn't like that. Like 6 seasons is usually like the sweet spot for things to end. And I really just don't want them to keep going on unless they really plan out a good season that's full of just banger after banger after banger. Not to like reference Sheamus, but like seriously, they need something. They really do. They need some good episodes because they just haven't been as good as I hoped. There we go. Oh my god, my tracking sucks. Come on. Sweet Tooth, I really don't want to deal with you right now, man. Come on, where's that rear flame? He's literally just laying down mines. There, I hit him a little bit. There. Come on. You got 2 fire missiles left. 1 fire missile. No fire missiles. Fuck it. I'm gonna just murder you. Fuck it. Die. Sounds like something I would enjoy. I've heard Sting, aka Mark, he admitted to painkillers having a revelation. I heard Sting, aka Steve Borden, yeah, Steve Borden, he admitted to painkillers having a revelation. What you mean, like Sting having a painkiller addiction, and that's when he found God or whatever he did? I mean, yeah, like that's very well known. That's very well known that, you know, Sting had a substance abuse problem in the around 1997, around the time of like his like Starcade match, and like Hogan almost didn't want to put him over, and that's why like the finish kept getting changed around, and there was the confusion in that finish because they saw him and he wasn't like in shape, but he hadn't like wrestled, you know, at all, because they were doing the like don't touch until Starcade thing, like what Sabu and Taz did back in ECW. So like I'm not surprised, but yeah, no, like that's been pretty well known over the years. And like honestly, a channel I highly recommend everyone subscribes to, and you know, I shouldn't be like trying to shout out, like I think he's at 1 million subs now or something like that, but I shouldn't have to shout him out because he's like honestly one of the best wrestling content creators on the platform. But I'm gonna say Pro Wrestling Bios. If you want to, like, he literally comes out with an episode every week covering the Monday Night Wars between Raw and Nitro. He does an amazing job, like, with that, and I cannot. He's one of the people that I do not miss an upload from, no matter what it is. Whether it's him going to WrestleMania 40 or him, you know, talking about something from the past, I love it. Oh God. The other person like I don't miss upload from is Stevie Richards. Like Stevie Richards, I like literally he had a new podcast today. Probably after stream, I'm gonna go sit downstairs, eat my dinner, and watch that. Because Stevie is honestly really good. Like, I can't keep up with Cornette anymore. His episodes are 3 to 4 hours long, and he comes out with 2 of them a week. I just can't. There's too much. But yeah. What did you say the name was? What, for the first channel or Stevie Richards? Because the Stevie Richards is just the Stevie Richards show. The other channel is called Pro Wrestling Bios. That was the one I was recommending. There we go. I still have 6 opponents here, and I'm just like distracted because I'm enjoying the conversation. I mean, like when you guys have done this so many times with Twisted Metal at this point, it's not so much about like paying attention to the game as it is like getting through it, but like not getting so distracted that you don't make progress. But I love our wrestling talks, our nerdy talks, like whether we talk about, you know, things like gamer subs and me about to die because I took my hand off the fucking controller. But I couldn't grab the thing with my left hand because I would be like this. It would look stupid. But then I couldn't steer. Oh, also I should probably get the full health here. There we go. Perfect. Dark side's down. There we go. Oh God, no, 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 no! Deja vu! Deja vu! I do not want this! I do not want it! Sacred Blue, I do not want! Rick was the better Steiner. I disagree. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Scott made a big impact and everything, and Rick was great, but I don't know. That is really a hot take, Neon. Like, genuinely, like that is the hottest it takes. And I'm not saying that's bad or anything, but Sacre Bleu. There we go. Rim's at half health. I didn't even fight him. Oh, dude. the Scott Steiner like unhinged promo against Ric Flair on Nitro in 2000, best promo ever. Like best promo of all time. Now, why would WCW not, hire Nature Boy #2, but not the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers? Waits for a second. Now, I know Buddy Rogers is dead, but he's still styling and profiling because you can take his gimmick and everything, but you couldn't take is his class. Oh God, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. What is okay? I don't know what the was going on there, but okay. Okay, game. Okay, game. You're falling apart. Look at that promo. It's one of the best promos ever, hands down. And it just goes on, and you can see Jeff Jarrett and Scott Hall being like, "Bro, what the fuck is he talking about?" He got suspended for that. Like, if you want to talk about overrated, okay, I'm gonna have a hot take that's gonna piss off a lot of people. I never saw the appeal in Ric Flair. I genuinely never saw the appeal in Ric Flair. I thought he was overrated. I didn't think, yeah, he's a multiple time world champion, but he never did anything that really made me think he was that great at all, besides like his rivalries. And I feel like the other person carried the rivalry. Like, you correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion so far. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I need to not die, because I literally have like exactly what I need right now, and I just need to survive long enough that I can do damage with it. Oh Jesus. I think the best bet now is hit the freeway again. No, I hate take. He's a prick. Well, I don't care if he's a prick, Seaweed or Queed. I don't care if he's a prick. I'm a prick. Like, I don't care about that part. It's not about if he's a prick or not. It's about, him as a promo, him as a in-ring competitor. His in-ring, I never thought was that great. His promos are good, but I never thought his presentation was good, but I never thought his actual wrestling was that great. And I know that would probably piss off like a lot of people. I felt like, I'm sorry, maybe it's just me. The Undertaker, like, I don't even think Shawn Michaels is the greatest of all time. If we went off of he's a prick, we could say that, he's one of those people, right? That, we can say Shawn Michaels is a prick too, and he's had problems. But I think that Taker is honestly the GOAT. I think that Undertaker is the absolute best. The problem is he's entitled, and he really shows in his relationships and matches. I mean, who from the 80s and 90s of wrestling isn't entitled? I haven't met one person that hasn't had some sort of entitlement issue from the 80s and 90s. I'll wait. I would like to, Brett acted entitled. Shawn acted entitled. Triple H, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. The Von Erichs had their moments of being entitled. Like, every wrestler in the 80s and 90s, in some way, shape, or form, has a moment of coming off as entitled or I don't think so. Okay, I can correct that. For example, the whole thing of I'm not going to do the match with Brock. I'm not going to do the match with Brock because of the fact that, it's a TV match and it wouldn't draw. Yes, but then he just went home. And is that okay? he didn't get his way for the first time in how many years that he was over, right? And so instead of saying, fuck it, I'll sit down with the old man, he just said, fuck it, I'm going home for now until they do something better. I wouldn't do a match with Brock for my own safety. Well, we're not talking about your safety. We're talking about, you know, drawing money. And he was, honestly, Brock, to this day, is still a draw. You know? But Braun Breaker's going to succeed that, like, hands down. Braun is honestly looking amazing more and more as time goes on. I mean, I was at WrestleMania 19 when Brock did the shooting star press and almost killed himself in Minecraft. I was there. I was at WrestleMania 19. Okay, who wants to hear my WrestleMania 19 story? That's the best Steiner, Braun Breaker. He's the best Steiner. Screw Scott and Rick. Braun is truly the best Steiner. But who wants to hear my story about how I went to WrestleMania 19 in Seattle? I really liked Braun when he was doing tag teams with that drug addict. Who's the drug addict? Are you talking about Corbin? Was Corbin convicted of drug possession or something? Or are you just talking about his like bum persona that he did for a while? That the dude bro guy. Braun never did a tag team with Matt Riddle. That was Randy Orton. Seaweed. That was Orton that did the tag team with Riddle. I don't remember Braun ever tagging with him in the time that I've been watching. Yeah, it was Randy. Okay. But all right, let's get back on track here. So, back in 2003, WrestleMania was in Seattle, and my dad, God rest his soul, bought us tickets. And I remember this trip because it was our family trip. My dad had just gotten a cell phone and everything else, and we had a great time in Seattle. We went to the Fox sports bar, you know, and grill, and we had a great time, right? We have one more opponent left. So the day of the event, we head to Mariner Stadium, you know, we head there, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I had only been to one other WWE show, and that was like a SmackDown taping where I got to see The Rock do the shittiest sharpshooter I've ever seen on Chris Benoit in 2002. And this was like right after the draft, or right before or after the draft from what I remember, right? So, you know, it was after the draft. So what happened is we had nosebleed seats. Like, I'm talking nosebleed, you need binoculars to see what's going on. And as we were approaching the stadium, there was a couple that were leaving, and they're like, hey, we're giving away these tickets. We're not even selling them because they're ground floor, but we can't see dick. And that's because people would just stand up, and they were in the back row on the floor. I mean, they were great seats if everyone would sit down and watch the show normally. So we take the tickets and we head to the ground floor, and there's a merchandise booth, and I remember what I got. I got a replica, because they hadn't made replicas yet of the Undisputed Championship. I got a replica belt of the Undisputed Championship, and then I also got a Rey Mysterio plastic mask that broke like years later. I had it for years and it was perfectly fine, but it broke years later, right? So, and that was like right after his like WWE debut. Like, this wasn't far from when he debuted and everything. So I go and we're down there, and all of a sudden Sunday Night Heat starts happening, and I believe it was Kane and Rob Van Dam. It was either Kane and Rob Van Dam or Kane in the Hurricane versus who it wasn't the Un-Americans, because the Un-Americans were gone. Can someone look up what was the match on Sunday Night Heat featuring Kane and Rob Van Dam or Kane and the Hurricane? Who did they face? Because I'm genuinely curious at this point of who it was. Here, let's see if we can break this. I'm genuinely curious of now who it was. Oh God, Hammerhead! Piss off! Piss off, you fuck boy! Oh my God. So, continuing the story, we're watching Sunday Night here, and I hear the explosion. I know what it is. Kane was one of my favorite wrestlers at the time. Same with RVD. And my dad put me up on his shoulders while we were standing at the merch booth, just so I could see some of my favorite wrestlers, right? So I was all excited and everything. Everything was going great. And we decided not to go with the tickets that couple had given us, due to the fact that, yeah, they were like if people stood up, you couldn't see shit. So it was WrestleMania, like, where they would, like, people couldn't see shit and they would yell, we can't see, before, like, that ever happened, right? So we go back up to our seats in the nosebleeds. I'll just take that death. That's fine with me. We go back to our seats in the nosebleeds, and we're sitting there, and I'm enjoying every second of WrestleMania. But it gets to the main, like I think the second to last match, if I'm right, was The Rock and Austin in their final match against each other, and what was originally was supposed to be Austin's last match. I'm still pissed that he came out of retirement for Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens. Don't get me wrong. I love Kevin. But, dude, The Rock should have been his final opponent in Seattle. Like, I don't care if, like, you know, like, whatever. Like, it's like, like, that did not make up for, you know, how great that match was. That should have been the end, right? 2003 Neon. So what ended up happening is right after that match, my dad says to me, he's like, hey buddy, let's try and beat the traffic and let's leave early, okay? Because we had to walk back to the hotel. Like this wasn't us, you know, there was no Uber, taxis weren't like gonna be around, you know, like, and if they did, they were gonna be like probably like grabbed really early and stuff like that. And the hotel wasn't far from the arena. So we start walking, and, you know, everyone had the same idea, leave early. And there was a TV store, and I remember this image clearly in my head. There's this TV store, and I guess whoever owned the TV store either bought the pay-per-view and then just simultaneously ran it between all the TVs, because they had it in their display window, like showing the pay-per-view, and you could see what was going on. And so it's getting near the end of the match, and I see Brock Lesnar go on the top rope, and I'm like, I've never seen Brock go on the top rope. I probably didn't sound like that. I probably sound like a normal kid instead of like a child like that, but I was a wrestling fan, so, you know, not much that much of a difference. So we're sitting there, and Brock goes for the shooting star press, and all I see is I hear my dad say, he's not gonna make that. And my dad's big ham hock of a hand goes over my eyes. He's like, oh, sweet mother of God. And he covers my eyes. I said, what's wrong? And he says, and he waits, right? He doesn't remove his hand from over my eyes. for a solid minute. And I was like, what happened? Because here's the thing. My dad lived through the Owen Hart tragedy, right? I wasn't a wrestling fan when Owen died. So he basically thought he had just seen Owen Hart 2.0 and another Owen incident of a dude falling to his death. Right? Except this one, like, people would have seen and stuff like that. So he's like, I'm not sure yet, buddy, but I don't think Brock Lesnar's okay. By the way, we made it to Minion and we have 1 life left. So I'm like, what do you mean Brock's not okay? And he can tell him getting upset because like I liked Brock Lesnar and I liked Kurt Angle at the time. And like not knowing this because I'm a dumb little like what 7-8-year-old or whatever at the time. He waits and then he's like, okay. And we watch the finish on that TV of this TV store that like was closed for the night. It was just like trying to show shit. I wonder if we can cheese this. I think we can. But we watched the finish and it was not the best, but God, I still say WrestleMania 19 is one of the best WrestleManias. Like I still to this day think it's one of the best WrestleManias because I was there, you know? I was there. I got to experience it. I got to experience like the good matches, the shitty matches, the Booker T Triple H match that sucked massive dick, right? That match sucked a pile of pond water, like that finish. I saw great matches like Shawn Michaels versus Jericho at Mania. Shawn Michaels' first Mania back since what, WrestleMania 13, I think it was. When he lost, was it 13 or 14 when he lost to Austin? I can't remember. No, 13 was him versus Brett. 14 was Shawn versus Austin. So I got to see that live, you know, like I got to experience some of the best. And again, it's so hard. Oh shit. It's so hard to talk about these memories without mentioning, hey, I saw this with my dad because of, you know, he was a lot of the influence for me. He was the one that got me into this stuff. He was the one that, you know, made my interests what they were. And like, there's some interests that I gained on my own, of course, but you know, parents have this thing of like, they, you know, they give their interests to their kids and stuff like that. And some click, some don't. Like that was one, wrestling was one that clicked, and it didn't click immediately, you know, but it caught on eventually with me. Oh God. Oh, sweet mother of God. Come on, chat. Does anyone in chat have any good wrestling stories of when they were kids? Did any of you go to wrestling shows? By the way, I'm literally just playing Ring Around the Rosie with Minion here. And every time I come out of that tunnel, I have to dodge that referee from fucking on me, in the words of Ted DiBiase Jr. I'm almost done organizing my stuff. Nice. Kane and Rob Van Dam face Chief Morley and Lance Storm. So that was back when Chief Morley was Val Venus. That was before, like, right when Val turned heel and was like a Bischoff stooge. Oh God, I remember that. Thank you for looking that up, Neon. Oh my, I can do this, man. No, I can't. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Minion. You big dumb sumbitch. What? I hate you. What? You suck. What? Donkey dick. What? Massive donkey dick. What? Like, Like, we were so close to finishing this. He's just being a massive pain in my ass. Oh my God, dude. I just need him to not kill me for like 5 seconds. Is that too much to ask? Like, don't kill me for 5 seconds so the thing will come back. I mean, I was there the night that Gino Hernandez got racked on top of rope by Flair. It was not that great of a match. I didn't, you know, Gino Hernandez was before my time, so yeah, he was around your time. But yeah, no, I've watched the Dark Side of the Ring on the disappearance of Gino Hernandez. That was a good one. The Moolah episode sucked. Because literally it was just about cancel culture, and then women who got abused by her were like, oh, well, she did this terrible stuff to us, but she shouldn't be canceled, which, okay, I get it, but she kind of deserved it in that aspect, chat. I think Moolah kind of deserved to get canceled. That was in Will Rogers Coliseum. I have no clue. I did not know that. By the way, I'm having to play this super passively to get through this. God damn it. Bro, give me a fucking break. All right. If I go fast enough, he shouldn't be able to hit me. Fuck! Am I screwed? I think I'm fucked, chat. I think I'm actually fucked. I don't think I can get past him, like, without him shooting me. Dude, he is locked the fuck in. Oh my God, there we go. Holy shit. And then I die. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try that one more time, shall we? Because I'm so close to actually taking care of him. Oh my God, he missed. Thank God. Do you know how to price things and everything when it comes to cards? Okay, I got a recommendation. I actually know exactly what app you should download, Ghost, and I'll talk about that here in a second. Let me deal. Let's take a quick pause on the wrestling and everything else conversation. Let's deal with this because we are at the very tail end. We made it to this point. We can do this. Okay, so we're gonna do this real fast, and then we'll talk more fun shit. Password. Rooftop, square, triangle, XXX. Or no, that wasn't it. Square, triangle, circle, circle. Or no. Shit. There we go. Exit. Man, I'm getting rusty. It's bad if I'm getting rusty. All right, let's do this. Now I've got full health and everything. I have full health, full lives. There we go. We're in it to win it now, chat. I don't want to focus on her. I wanted to focus on the Hammerhead. This is why his special kind of sucks, man. It's okay. So there's an app called Price Charting, Ghost. And I know it does Yu-Gi-Oh! It does Pokemon, it does Magic the Gathering. Get that and then literally take a picture of it. Make sure you pick the card that is the one, like, because there's different sets, different languages, so on and so forth. Download that, and that's the best way to get an idea of, like, the actual market value of your card. Graded, ungraded, you know, whatever. Like, that is by far the best way. Okay. I'm gonna waste these power missiles just to try and open this. Because, like, my goal now is just to literally get weapons. I watched Cornet's drive through is better than the long form. Yeah, like legit. I love watching Cornet, but like I basically have to like. Unfortunately, like it's not even like I have ADHD or anything like that. It's just that I don't have time, right? So I kind of have to like watch the clips instead of watching the long form, which I hate doing because I don't like being that ADHD guy that can't watch the whole thing. It's that I don't have time, you know? And like there's certain things I want to hear about, like when he talks about Punk or talks about MJF and stuff like that. Those are the things I want to hear about. Oh God, there we go. Come on. Oh God. There, one's down. Hammerhead's all that's left. I'm gonna go get the health because I'll deal with Hammerhead in here in a minute. I would rather deal with Hammerhead in a minute. Dutchman Tell with James is good. James does the podcast with Dutch, and then he also does it with Stevie. Oh. There we go. Okay, good amount of health. And we just have to take out Hammerhead, which shouldn't be hard. Yeah, James does his own YouTube channel, but he also does the show with Stevie. So that's kind of an appeal too, because James does a good job. Oh God, I love how I got all that health and then it just in a moment this freaking green. Oh hell no. No, I'm not accepting that. Screw you. I do not accept. I do not consent. No consent. No consent. Motherfucker. Dude, that was one like attack. Dude, I hate. There, he's dead. But I'm probably gonna lose this life. Do you no disassemble? No disassemble. Oh my goodness. By the way, if you guys are excited to see this platinum trophy pop, drop a like on the stream. Drop a like. As likes help this stream get out there into the ecosystem, it helps, you know, it basically get picked up in the YouTube algorithm, and then when we like get back on top of like the short form and stuff, it's gonna help that as well. My question is like, long form wise, how would I go about this? Because I ramble about so much other shit, right? How would I honestly go about making long form around this? Like that's the hard part. There goes Minion. We're gonna grab the home, or the homing. We're gonna grab this homing too. We need to grab our homies. Ah, okay. I'm just gonna accept that death. It's not worth continuing to like try and like maximize it. Like a death is a death. It's gonna freaking happen. And there should be homing missiles under here. Perfect. His spear does decent damage to minion. It's just not a ton. And he already jumped across, thank God. So that gives me time to like try and gain my like sanity just a little bit. Okay, good. He jumped down. I'm going across. I just now need to get weapons. That's basically all I'm waiting for now, is just weapons to respawn in. So like homing's up. I kind of want to just like wait in this corner, keep an eye on things here, and see if like the power missile spawns until he gets close, and then I'm gonna run. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Oh Jesus, he actually hit me through the wall. Did anyone else see that? He hit me with the lightning through the wall. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on, get past him. We're gonna oh, he ran. He actually, oh dude, bro, that is like the best possible outcome right there. He dipped when I squeezed past him and got back here. Now I can wait for the weapons, and if I need health, I can grab that. And plus I have my homing missiles and my special. Okay, we're gonna bait him again. We're gonna bait minion and hopefully get him. Here he comes. Ready, chat? Okay. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please. 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 This is a fight. God damn it. Oh, okay. Last live, chat. I've got to be able to do it in this life. If I don't, I'm going to be ashamed of myself. Like, I will be the worst Twisted Metal player ever if I do not succeed in this life without rewinding and everything else. Okay, there we go. No. 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 Let's try that again, chat. Shall we? I literally was holding backwards as he was drifting. Now you're better than me, bro. Don't even stroke my ego. God, that sounds terrifying. Come on, you big dumb fuck. Oh, gee. Oh, God, he's weak. He's weak. No. Yes! Yeah! What the hell just happened there? Yes! It's over! We did it, chat! There's number 30. And there is the Platinum Trophy. Twisted Champion. Unlocked all the trophies. New milestone reached. Woo! As you speed into his underground garage, you spot him surrounded by bodyguards and seated on a throne of broken car parts. His face is burnt beyond recognition. His smile is hideous and he speaks. As you know, I shall now grant you any prize you request. I was a captain in the jungle wars of South America. You tell him. I lost my entire platoon. I sent them straight into an enemy trap. And now your prize, you want a second chance. You want me to send you back in time so you can save them? I don't recommend it, Captain. Calypso tries to warn you about the dangers of such a request, but you refused to heed his advice. Realizing your mind is made up, Calypso sincerely shrugs and agrees to grant you your wish. You should have listened to the guy. You were sent back in time, dropped into the middle of a raging South American war. Before you have time to save your platoon, you're shot at point blank range by an enemy soldier. You die instantly. The next day, back in 2005, oh my God, 2 high school kids find your car sitting in the middle of a dirt field. They steal it, speed off, and vow to enter next year's contest using your vehicle. At least they changed like the location instead of it just being down the LA street, but we did it, chat. We finished it. It is done. Twisted Metal is done. Like, I'm sorry. We got to take this in. We got our platinum trophy. We got a new milestone, but we did it. We actually hit, I guess, level 23. Nice. Our first platinum trophy and our first game done, chat. Conquered. That feels sweet. We will watch the alternate ending. But yeah. I love that. Thank you, Neon. Thank you. By the way, drop a like on the stream if you guys enjoyed seeing that platinum trophy pop. I'm looking forward to the next game, Sly Cooper. That will start probably this weekend. I do know I'm working on a project in personal real life stuff that is going to take some of my time, but I'm definitely still interested in doing a stream. Okay. But no, that went excellent, chat. That went excellent. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna mute the game and let's head on over to our favorite place, not Discord DMs, to YouTube. Okay. Because that's where we are currently streaming. So let's head there. I'm going to mute the game for me. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay. Everything else should still be working. Perfect. Good. All right. Let's move this over. Jesus. I love how it doesn't want to obey. And let's find this ending real fast. Oh, yay, SmackDown. All right. Let's find his playlist because I know he has a playlist of these. Twist Metal Lost Endings. Here we go. So the last one we need to watch is Roadkill. Where's Roadkill? Needles, Bruce, Captain Spears. Here we go. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for the final hidden ending? Let's do it. Let's lower that and hide the webcam. Here you go.
As winner of my competition, I shall grant to you anything you request. Let's see what you've come asking for.
I already turned in my contract, Calypso. You should know what I want.
The jungle rules of South America. You were a commander for the Allied troops. What was that, 5 years ago?
4.5.
Now you want to go back in time. Set things straight. An interesting request.
I lost them all. 25 good men, and I sent them straight into an enemy trap. I want a second chance, Calypso. Word is, you can give me that.
I wonder if you really know what it means to go back in time. Really to go back.
Damn it, I don't need a lecture. I need to save my men. I need more time.
I can give you time, but to go back and to
Give me what I want. Give me what I earned. I won. My God, he did it.
Commander, if you can hear me, we're heading into the forge. We'll keep you posted on what we find.
No! Stay out of there! Stay out of the forge!
Yes, sir. Pulling back, sir.
Wait for me! You guys stay put! No.
So that is the ending of Roadkill. Now, here's something. It's very similar to what they actually did for the canon, right? What they actually did for the canon ending of Roadkill with him getting shot point blank, right? And dying, right? Here's the difference. The difference is that he did actually get to warn his men and tell them to stay away, right? He told them to stay away. Don't enter the forge or the forest or whatever he said to them. You can't really hear because the audio is so shit. But honestly, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay, so now that we're all wrapped up there, I got about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about while I maybe create a wheel. So let's go. What's a good wheel? Create a random wheel, I guess is what I would. Picker wheel. Cool. Here, let me show this where you guys can see this. Maybe you guys can help me set this up. Is this a good one? Or is there better ones that you can save your wheels and stuff? So there's images, inputs here. So, twisted metal. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna call this Twisted Metal 2, Jack, and Daxter. Jack and Daxter. I like how I can update this. Can I save it? Remove all inputs. Is there a way to save? Log in. So maybe there is a way to save. But if I spin this, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we could definitely fill this out and literally from the Discord add that. That's solid. Okay, let's actually look at the Discord real quick because you guys have been in here being little menaces and hanging out. How's it going, guys? Welcome. All right, let's look at some of these cards. That's adorable. Gardona G, the Dragon of Destruction. I've never heard of this card. That is badass. Silent Swordsman 0. That's a cool card. Almost looks like a Toon card. Gadget Trio. I've heard it. I remember them. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. That's a cool Dark Magician card. Oh, that's Summon Skull, but like Archfiend's Advert. I've never heard of that. Silent Magician 0. Dark Magician, Magician's Apprentice. That I like that. And then that goes back. And then Elemental Hero something Kigler. Evil Hero Nero's Lord. And then Elemental Hero Shining Nero's Wingman. That's dope. I dig that. Solid. Good shit, man. By the way, I did post in the pet posts. And yes, those are that's a very cute kitty. Very cute kitties. Are these your kitties? Oh, they are very sweet. And then you got the Hank, Olivia, Star, Melody, Sherlock. Aw. Are these all yours? Are these all your dogs? That's cool. Tater just being adorable after I took both him and his brother on a walk today, and Tater just was like all tuckered out, just laying on my arm like that beforehand. So, all right, let's see what you guys recommended. Game suggestions. Okay, so I see a few more. I see Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, so we'll add those to the will. Not the will, the wheel. Here, let's go like this. Okay. Days Gone. Detroit. I'm gonna have a feeling I'm gonna spell this shit wrong. DRT. I have dyslexia like Tommy. Become Human. I wonder if there's a way I can save this or not. That's kind of gonna be interesting. Left for Dead. Left 4 Dead 2. All right, so we got those. Now I know that that he started this for spooky season. So if you guys want to leave games for spooky season, feel free to go and post in the October one. I might recommend we rename this one to Spooky Season. But yeah, that works. I need to get a puppy. We need a house first because this apartment is too small. Well, trust me, I've got 2 dogs now. 2 dogs I was not planning on having, but it's going to be interesting. Yes, those are all my pets. I found them in the streets and then rescued them. Dude. Okay, I do want to ask you guys' opinion on something, okay? I've considered something in honor of my father, and I want a genuine opinion, okay? I think I talked about this during his kind of like memorial like stream that we kind of did. But one thing that my dad and my whole family has always been very passionate about is the Humane Society. Them rescuing animals and everything else and what they do. We've always got our dogs from the Humane Society. I was thinking in the future, not anytime soon, because again, we're very small channel. I would love to run a genuine, not fake, not, bullshit charity event and make a donation in his name to the Humane Society in honor of him. Because one thing my dad loved, he had been someone who lived on a farm. He loved horses. He loved dogs. Wasn't the biggest fan of cats, but he loved the Humane Society. And that was very important to him. And I genuinely would love the idea of running a charity event towards that. Zero Merlin, hey, welcome in. Is that Orion? Welcome in, buddy. On the wheel site you are on, if you make an account, you can save and download the wheels you make. Okay, and cool. We can add images and stuff. Is that Orion? I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure that is, but I want to make sure that that's him. I'm down, says Ghost. I was raised around horses, cows, dogs, cats, sheep, goats, chickens. And like all of us are animal lovers, right? I know Orion and his family, all animal lovers, right? Katie, Saya, animal lover. Me, animal lover, right? I think it would be a very fitting thing because I don't want to do charities towards diseases and stuff like that and, not make an impact. But if I can raise a little bit of money and donate it under my father's name to the Humane Society, I think that would be money well put to a good cause. Even if that little bit of money, only can help so few, I would rather it go towards something that I believe in and what my family believed in and everything else. That would be the most important thing to me. Let's hope not soon because I'm broke as fuck. Well, we aren't going to rush it. I think we need to continue to build things up here and, genuinely have a good time. I'm not going to be doing that too soon. Humane Society and Stack Up are charities that I believe in. What's Stack Up, Neon? If you don't mind me asking. I do not know what Stack Up is, but I will say this. What I'm going to try and do with this wheel, right, is what I'll do is I will try and keep it updated. And if you guys recommend a game, I ask, find cover art so we can update this wheel and make it really cool where it has the image of the game and stuff like that. I think that'd be dope. I'm down to help out if I can. I've streamed a couple of times for Stack Up. That's cool. Like, you'll have to let me know what Stack Up is because I've never heard of that charity, unfortunately. We're definitely not donating to the open handout charity. So we're definitely not doing that. Yeah. You know, like, you know what sucks? All three of the people that were like a part of that whole thing of the open hand charity scandal thing, Gerard, the completionist, Carl Jobs, and Mutahar are all fucking, their careers are right now in shambles. Like, legitimately. The Gerard, I don't think has come back since, you know, the whole thing. Like, at least I don't think so. Like, let me look him up. I don't think he's come back at all. Has he made a video since? Is he done? I like how Carl Jobs' shit shows up first. Yeah, he hasn't been back for 9 months. He hasn't made video in 9 months. Mutahar is his shit is falling apart. And then Carl, people like are not really feeling him. Like I still fuck with Carl, but people are kind of not feeling him from what I can tell. Like, I would like to see the dislikes on these outside of going in the video, but here.
Hello, you absolute legend. What do you think?
I mean, you know, that actually isn't a terrible like to dislike ratio on that video. Let's see how the other one did.
Hello, you absolute legend.
This is right at 19,000. Like, I don't think he's getting as much hate as like people have talked about. I think he screwed up, but I think that he honestly is kind of like, I think he'll be fine. Mutahar fucked up, and then Gerard's fucked. Let's see here. Stack Up is a charity for veterans and active duty personnel, and send them gaming stuff to overseas and to disabled vets. That does sound like one I would want to support, and one that my father would like want to support too, because my dad loved gaming. He loved our servicemen. That would be one that I think that my dad would also be very much for. Neon. I would need to look into it a little bit more because I'm not 100% like familiar with it, but I will take that in consideration. That whole foundation kind of pissed me off, especially since it hits close to home. Well, you don't need to share too much, Ghost, but I'm really sorry to hear that. Founded in 2015, Stack Up brings both veterans and civilian supporters together through a shared love of video gaming using our primary program, the Stack Up Supply Crates Air Assaults. Okay. And the Stack Up Overwatch program. STOP, stop. Cool. I put the link in the Discord. All right. I'll take a look at that. Either that or send that to me directly, whichever. That's fine. Muda was talking shit about Tommy C the whole time when the Mama Max stuff happened. Yeah. Well, and you know, like, Muda's just a grifter. I'll say this. This is how I always felt about the whole Mutahar thing. And this is just kind of like my opinion and stuff. Back when the Gerard situation happened, I was not a fan of Carl Jobs. I've never really watched his stuff. It wasn't until after the Gerard situation I watched Carl. And I had watched a little bit of Mutahar because of his involvement with LolCow and Tommy and Mom's Basement and everything, right? So I watched the video that Mutahar put out about the whole Gerard thing, and I was like, this comes off as a hit piece. This comes off as him trying to cancel the completionist and him trying to make him out to be this horrible person. Now, Gerard didn't do himself any favors, right? But I was willing to wait, and I was the only person, because Tommy and all those guys had already been like, fuck this guy, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. And I was willing to wait until Gerard responded. Now, the recording between Carl, Muda, and Gerard was not good in Gerard's favor. It was not. It was a complete shit show, right? But the thing that like was the worst is you listen to the video or the recording, and when Gerard leaves the call, Muda is being very sympathetic and like almost trying to be understanding towards Gerard, and Carl is like, get this motherfucker. But when you watch their actual videos, when you watch Muda's video on the completionist, you watch Carl's video on the completionist, Muda is very much get this motherfucker, and Carl's very much cross the T, dot the I, this, that, another thing, right? It's really sickening. And this is why when it comes to me doing content creation and all this stuff, I used to want to be a massive YouTuber. I used to want to be a massive content creator. I will be happy if now I just have my little corner of the internet and I can put out a good show for you guys. I take this serious. I take doing all this stuff very serious, and I want to put out a good show for you guys. But I don't think I would want like hundreds of people in my chat talking at once, because you know, the thing is, what you guys I think love about the way things are is me reading the chat, interacting with you guys as much as possible, and so on. I don't know how that would. I've never had a massive chat. I had one time and I got overwhelmed, and usually when that happens, you try and read like key messages and donations and stuff, but you have to focus on the content first, because if you're just reading chat, guess what? It's going to get overwhelming. People are going to click off. Yeah. It's crazy with over 20 for me anyways. Yeah. Like I've seen my variety, you know. I've seen my sheer variety of like different things. Like it is a fun time though. Man, I'm very happy that we got this platinum trophy. It's just wild to me. Also, this music, I'm not gonna lie, this music with this kind of works. Why does it work? I don't know why. The music just kind of slaps. I have had a couple hundred people drop, and I did my best, but Jesus, couple hundred people, yeah, dude. I'm sorry, that would drive me nuts trying to deal with a couple hundred people. All right, chat. I think the last thing we need to do, now that we have completed Twist Metal, this game is done. It is dusted, right? It is completely finished. We got our platinum trophy. I think there's only one thing left to do. I think there's only one thing left to do for now. All right, chat. Salute. Can I get a 07s in the chat? Twisted Metal 1995. It's been fun, but I hereby discharge you. You are done. You are, you know, discharged. Salute. Goodbye. Goodbye. So, what I have currently installed on this PS5, by the way, I've got Sly Cooper, which is gonna be our next game that we're gonna play. The Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 2, which I'm playing privately with my girl, not on this account because I want to play through this and someday platinum that. Twisted Metal Black and Twisted Metal 2. I do have PlayStation Plus. There's a lot of good games that I have access to because of PlayStation Plus. Is there any games in particular I should be adding to our selection? Like this classic catalog. Harvest Moon, Armored Core games, Toy Story games, Up, Ape Escape, that's the original. Oh my god. Ape Escape, Ape Academy. Never seen that. Ape Escape on the Loose. Jet Moto. There we go. There's a classic. Do they have the original Ratatouille? I don't. That's a PS3 game. I don't know. They got Killzone Liberation from the PSP. Medieval. Siphon Filter 1, 2, and 3. Ridge Racer 2 and 4. Siphon Filter is a classic, yeah. There's Sly Cooper 2 and 3, so we'll get to play those games in the future. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Secret Agent Clank. Doom 1, Doom 2. Those are ones that we want to do. These are a series of games I want to do. Right here. Time Slayer, and they do have trophies now. They did post-launch add trophies to these games. So Time Slayers 1, 2, and 3, aka Future Perfect, all have trophies now on PS5. Do they have Vagrant Story? I do not know. We'll keep an eye out. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus, Daxter, that's a game I never got to play. Lego Star Wars 2, that's on PS4 and 5, so that's not even like a streamed one. They have the Clone Wars? I didn't like that game. That game kind of stinky. Worms Pinball, Cool Borders, Medieval, Alone in the Dark. This is a game I never played, but like is the last Jak and Daxter game. Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier. That game's kind of it's kind of, you know, it's not the best. Resistance Retribution. I would like to play the original like Resistance Fall of Man. Parappa the Rappa 2. What about Parappa the Rappa 1? Is that available? I would love to play Parappa the Rappa 1. Jak 3, Jak 2, Jak X Combat Racing. Uncharted, the Uncharted collection. That's a good one. That'd be one worth playing. I have that game physical, so I should be able to play it. Super Star Wars. The Last of Us on the PS4 remastered. Ape Escape 2. I didn't see that was Ape Escape 2. I thought that was just Ape Escape, but the cover art. Dark Cloud 1 and 2. Like, people talk about like that was a good series. 1 second. Sorry. Someone's message. Like, I just realized, like, I'm getting a bunch of messages from friends and family. God of War 3 remastered. Heavy Rain. That's a good one. There's a ton. Star Wars Fire, Star Wars Racers, Loco Roco. Beyond Two Souls is a good one from what I've heard. I think I own that game on PS3, but I know that there's actually PS3 games that you can stream, right, onto your PS5, and they do, I believe, and maybe someone can tell me. Can someone in chat correct me? Oh, dude, we got fucking Uno. Can someone correct me? But do the PS3 games have trophies? The ones that you stream? I think they do. I think they do. I would love to know if these games have trophies through like the streaming part. Like, I know that you can play the games, but will I get the trophies through playing them? That's actually a genuine question, because I would love to play the what's it called? The God of War collection. That would be fun. Dude, why is there so many freaking Dynasty Warriors games? My God. Eat Lead. Fallout. There we go. Fallout 3, Fear. God of War 2 HD. Batman Arkham Origins. Ugh. Don't even remind me about that one. Heavenly Sword. That was an original like PS3 game. Ico. That's a classic. Infamous 2. All the Lego games. MX versus ATV. I still want PlayStation, but I want a Horizon Zero Dawn version. Dude. Horizon Zero Dawn's pretty fun. More Ratchet and Clank games from the PS3. Resident Evil 4 HD, 5, 6, Veronica, Raccoon City, Resistance 3. Where are the other Resistance games? That'd be nice. Let's see what else. Sam Max. Sunset Overdrive was fun from what I remember. Yeah, I remember that game. Slender the Arrival. Okay, here's another one. Another Sly Cooper game. Here, I need to hide my camera real fast. Or actually, I could go like this. Sly Cooper and the Thieves in Time. That was like Sly 4. And it was kind of from what everyone said. If I'm correct. The Force Unleashed. That's a series of games. Wait, you saw Ratatouille? Where's Ratatouille? It would be in ours. Where's Ratatouille? Ratatouille! We got the Ratatouille! Do they give achievements? View game. Or trophies? I think it does. I think it does, if I'm correct. You got Street Fighter, Oblivion, not the new one, the old one, the Sly Cooper collection, all of it. We have it all, chat. I think we're looking good. Okay, so I think we are gonna end the stream here, chat. My controller's about to die, and I got work in the morning. I got one more day of work. I got some stuff I got to take care of. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, if you're on YouTube, drop a like. Make sure that you are subscribed for future and turn notifications on. If you're over on Twitch, make sure that you are following. Hit that follow button. Make sure you rack up those channel points. We're gonna, I don't know if you get channel points whenever you're not an affiliate, but we are heading towards affiliateship. And any support we can get, totally worth it. What was that? Yo, thank you very much for the follow. Zero Merlin, much appreciated, homie. But if you're on Kick, I don't know what kind of weirdos are over on Kick right now, because I don't even know. I genuinely, unless it's in chat, I don't really pay attention to my Kick stats or anything like that. But if you're over on Kick, hi. You're the odd ones out, but I hope that you'll stick around. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Trophies are enabled for PS3. Thank you very much, Neon. Much appreciated. Dude, what a fucking Chad. Looking that up for me. Much appreciated. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys next time. Jay Lee signing out. Peace out. Good night, everyone. See you all next time. We will start Sly Cooper.